Hi, I'm Jen Joseph from Envisage Executive Coaching, Releasing Your Confidence. Question, why can't I be happy? We need to really look at what conversations are we having with ourselves. And when we look at those conversations, we need to identify, are they based in the past? And we're just looking at past experiences. Are they based in the present? And we're looking at what's going on now and saying, well, oh, this is just one experience. I'm really unhappy and I don't know how to move on. Or are we able to project into the future? Now, some of us, when we project, when we go into the future, we take the past with us and say, because the past has always happened and the future is always going to be like that. And we say, well, I'm unlucky, I can't get a good job and stay in a good job. I can't be happy, but everybody else is. Then we need to look at what they're doing, what's going on with them, that they show us the appearance of happiness. Now, of course, we've got to ask, do we actually recognize happiness when we see it? Or are we just looking at the fact that people appear to be energetic, they're doing things, they've acquired things, they've got people around them, you know, they're very busy, you know, the kind of people you see, oh, they've sent you pictures, I'm on holiday up the Alps, in the Dead Sea, on the coast, the sunshine blazing down on them. So you think, that's happiness. Or they're holding on to a partner and you think, that's happiness. Or they've got money in the bank and you think, that's happiness. Is that what you're seeing when you're saying, I can't be happy, but everybody else is? And then here we have to ask ourselves, because if we're looking at what other people are doing, we have to ask ourselves a few questions to fully understand if we're really recognizing happiness. And the first one is this. What are you doing mentally? Are you living on past memories of pain and trauma? Because even though people are looking happy, you've got to be able to recognize in yourself what that looks like. So have you been living on painful memories, or have you had experiences of being happy, but they're so far in your past that you can't reach them to recall what it feels like to be happy? Which one are you doing? Living on memories, or having such long periods between moments of happiness that you can't reach them to remember what it's like? You know, sometimes we have this record on a loop and it plays so frequently that we're not even aware that we're playing these memories in the background. We wake in the morning and we feel miserable. And so we say, oh, that's a premonition, the day's going to go badly, not recognizing that it's just a memory that's replaying and sending you the signal to say, this is what it felt like when we experienced this the last time. But instead you've gone, oh, I have this bad feeling my day's going to go wrong. My day's going to go badly. I'm not going to be happy. So the whole of that day, you're in this state of anticipation, expecting something traumatic to happen so that you can be unhappy. Well, now that we've gone through these questions, I hope you realize that when we say, why can't I be happy? It's not true. It's the way we think about life, the things that we focus on. If we always focus on the sad, painful, traumatic events, then yes, we will feel happy. But you know, the best thing we can do with those memories is that we can learn from them. We can take the lesson out of them. What happened in those experiences that made us feel sad? What did we lose that was so precious that made us feel sad? And how can we prevent that happening in the future? We cannot prevent it by staying in the past. But if we can learn from the experience and have a better life in the future, even if we have loss, it won't be as painful. I'd like to leave this thought with you. In order to be able to be happy, one has to recognize the unhappiness. So I'd like you to just sit for a while and just meditate and ask yourself this question. What is the next best thing I can do to have an experience of happiness? And just sit for a while, 10 minutes. Doesn't have to be longer than that. Just sit for a while. Go to bed. And I guarantee you that the next day, you will feel so different, so light, that you could dare to be happy for one more day. Anyway, I'm Jen Joseph from Envisage Executive Coaching, releasing your confidence. Good night. I'll speak to you soon.